Hi, and welcome to this week's Lead with Purpose Friday Digest. So today I want to talk to you about a question that we got from a client, actually a potential client recently, was that they said, well, why should we use an executive coach outside of our firm? And we got to thinking about that and had a wonderful discussion on our team and talked about what are some of the benefits. And it really helped us sharpen up our thinking on why to use an executive coach. And I thought it might be helpful to you as well if you are considering using an executive coach. So the biggest takeaway that we had was sharing those outside perspectives. So I don't know if anybody has provided editing feedback to somebody. When you're trying to create something from scratch, it's very hard to see the flaws or see where things can be improved because you're too close to the thing. So having a coach outside of your organization allows you to get that different viewpoint and that view across different companies. We have the great benefit of seeing different companies in action. We work with companies of all sizes, ranging from very small to very large. And that gives us a unique perspective on what's going on in the landscape of leadership. And so, allowing those differing opinions and different viewpoints was one of the major benefits we found to executive coaching. The second was having someone who it does not have chips on the table. Okay, so when you're dealing with your manager or the person who is coaching you, it's complicated, right? It's like any relationship that we have, it gets complicated, and there are emotions and there are feelings, and you're working with that person day in and day out, and you're also trying to work on your personal development. Establishing that trust and establishing the rapport with your manager sometimes happens very quickly, but sometimes it doesn't. And so having someone that you pick is really important. And that's why when we go into a coaching engagement, we always try it out first. It has to be a fit from both sides. So if you're being coached by someone who you're not a fit with, you're not going to get the most out of it. So you have to feel comfortable. And that's something that we've been really focused on, is finding the right coach for the person. And we've had times when that is not with Dame Leadership. We've sent people to other coaches that will be a better fit, because it's ultimately about helping that leader be the best that they can be and continue to learn and grow. Finally, the third point that we came to in our team discussion was that executive coaches ask great questions and they are trained to do so. So our team goes through intensive training. We talk about coaching all the time. We share resources with each other. We share questions, and we run through and we sharpen the saw every week. And so what we found is that while some people are naturally talented coaches, that you have to be intentional about anything. Anything you want to be great at, you got to be intentional about. And what we found is that internal coaches, while they do a great job, they're juggling 15 other things. And so we're able to be more focused and more, put more time in, just frankly, on being a great coach. And so we pride ourselves on that. If you are interested in experiencing what coaching is like, reach out to us. We want to talk to you. We are passionate about helping leaders align with their purpose and leave a lasting legacy in this world. And we feel great when people get there. So reach out if you are interested in coaching. As always, we look for things that help you become a better and more purposeful leader. And I would encourage you to check out all of the items in our Friday Digest below. Thanks.